Hey guys, my name is Meppen and today we are looking at a scenario where civilization starts over. Now, it doesn't really start over because, people always do that. Nothing really changes from the time before civilization. But in this timeline, the meteor that wiped out dinosaurs, like here in Yucatan or Honduras, El Salvador, it does not land. It does make it like a massive shadow here, but it doesn't land. So But most dinosaurs still died in this event called demasculing, where about 50% of the population on the Earth, like of all species, died because I don't know, because because there are some massive, not gold age, but the opposite of a gold age, yeah, a gold age. We see the first rise uh, of humans. Uh, Here around here in Africa, around Lake Malawi, this lake I think I should know the name of, but I don't. In between these two uh, lakes, now, they're just chilling. You know, hunters, gatherers, yeah, they're just chilling, and they aren't really doing much. But most of the people here in the north think that the leader is dumb. Yeah. So they try to revolt away, and guess what? It hap it happened. So they revolt on this west side of this lake, and they want to go inland. So far, this tribe, they are like around the lakes, and the red country, they think. We'll let them have their own country, they are like annoying, you know. So they start expanding inland, uh, and meanwhile, here, this country, they are ch- they are expanding around the Lake Malawi and this other lake, yeah. And eventually they get to the Lake Victoria. They think it's a massive sea, massive, as absolutely massive. But it ain't. It's just a really big lake, about the size of I don't know, Sardinia. Uh, and then and then we see here in Western Anatolia the birth of a new country, and they are just chilling in Anatolia, just kind of expanding again. And eventually, a small tribe called the Yellow Tribe, uh, again split out because they feel like a colony. They are being used as a colony, and they start to just look around these islands. They find Peloponnese and eventually found Athens and Troya, Troya, Troya. And the Green Country, they are going to be very, very mad, but they're not going to start a war over it. Uh, and they just expand, again. They are chill. Well, not very chill, but, you know, they'll enter Cyprus, take this, and we'll go back here. So the blue team, they are going to be expanding again, you know, and they're expanding more inland. Who could have guessed that? And the blue team and red team start beefing around the border here and here. The red team says the entire Lake Malawi is theirs, while the blue team says this is theirs. And they just kind and small battle is and a small battle is like uh, it's like put here, and the blue country starts invading into the red one. But the red country, they like knew this was gonna happen at some point, so they start invading from the north, north. I don't know, and the blue team, they don't know what to do, so they eventually try to sign a peace deal, which the red country, well, they accept. In this peace treaty, you can see kind of a land exchange going on, and to be honest, I think blue team got away with a lot as they surrendered, but they still think they are like the shit, which they definitely aren't. Uh, Meanwhile, a couple of people that ran away from both the green and blue team, they set up their own country, which is this, I guess, mint country, and they are along the coast of the Indian Ocean, and they are like sea people here. They are sea people, as you can see, because they are around the coast very much. Uh, and and here we can see another war, another war between yellow and the green team. Now the green team is very jealous about them having Anatolia, the Western Anatolian. So they invade Greece. Uh, they invade in, I guess, I was normal term. They invade Greece and they entirely kick them out of Anatolia, except they can't get to any of the islands except this one. And and the yellow team surrenders. And in the B city, you can see that the lime team annexes everything. Now, the yellow team, they are very salty about this, but they aren't gonna do anything yet, so they just expand, Mm, not like they will be beating anyone, they just start a colony. Not colony, they are just like expanding. And here, this mint country discovers reunion or met reunion, and they find actual living dinosaurs in these islands, which is like crazy. They are super like freaked out by this, and they just run away back here, and they try to tell the red and blue countries that there are dinosaurs there 50 meters high and millions of tons heavy, and they are using sticks like us, and the bigger countries just laugh it off. But the main country, they are scared, very scared. So just they just start not going to islands, you know. Now here in Sardinia, the we see a society of actual living dinosaurs. Like they are actual dinosaurs, just making a society. There's like Corsica and the Baleares, and they even set up a small colony in mainland Italy. Now they are they're bipedal, but they still like walk on all fours sometimes because that's more natural for them. but they are mostly bipedal and uh, well, they are mostly the closely related to the- they are mostly closely related to velociraptors and pterodactyls, so they can not fly but mostly glide. And here again, this green Anatolian country, they again s- start like expanding. Now they are big, like really big, like really big. And I think I can stop the video here as I think we have done enough today. So I hope I see you guys in the next video and bye.